Hello everyone, this is Mo, and yes, I'm a Yarny, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I did a video, but I've been a little bit under the weather. As I told you before, I have an autoimmune disease, and there's been something going around to everybody, and when I get things, it takes me a lot longer to get over than other people, but I finally made it where I can actually talk for a while. But during my downtime, I got a few things done, so I'd like to share those things with you now. And so I'll just get right into it before I have a coughing spell and I can't talk anymore. So I think before I talked about I was making the pillow, but I don't think I actually showed you the blanket that it matched. This is the blanket that I made for our living room, just to go on the couch, because I like to have blankets to be on the back of the couch in case you get chilly. But this is made in the harlequin stitch, and I finished it first, and I used the NACO. Let's see here. It just has color numbers for the NACO. There's two different colors of the NACO in this blanket, and it's the NACO Trivia, and it has color 12480 was one of them, and that's one of the lighter colors here. And then there's this, it's more yellow in the second one here. And then let's see, let me see the other one I got it. And the other number was, it's the same one. The other color number is, that's the same one. I went through a lot of them. A 13132. So those are the two ones I used. I've had them, I think I got these in a Mary Maxim mystery box, and I've had them for a bit. I wasn't sure what to do with them until I decided to make that. And I made this for Crafting Kitty for, I can't remember if it was for the Spotlight Creator or for the things we're making Thursday, because I can't remember that far. And then I used the Red Heart Super Saver and the Dusty Gray. That was the gray color. And I used the Mainstay worsted weight for, it was the red color. And I'm just seeing if it has a name or just, I thought I saw the name before. Let me see here. Let's see. I might just have the, they keep moving where they put the names. Let me see the color number. I don't see it, but that's the red color. Yeah, that's it. But I used the both of them for the blanket. I used it for the blanket, and there it is. And this was a pattern from Crystal from Bagoday, from the harlequin stitch. And this is the third blanket I made with this pattern, because I made two for, my grandson's. He said he wanted a striped blanket with squares and lots of colors. So I made his with scrap yarn, and all the rows were different colors with white in between each one. So they were striped and they were squares and they were a lot of different colors. So, and then I made the pillow to match. And there's the pillow. But I left the lighter color out of the pillow because I was running low on it, and I didn't think I would have enough to finish. And then, but the edging on both is done with the reverse single, the crab stitch. and I finally got those finished. So that was one whip that's now an FO, finished object. And then I kept showing you my granddaughter's vest that I wanted to finish, and all it was left was to get her buttons put on. And this was all made with scrap yarn, and I believe most of it is all Red Heart Super Saver that was left over from other projects. And she wanted pockets on her vest, so I just did a half granny square for the pockets, and the back is here. She wanted a hood, so I put the hood on, and it was made with the hexagon. Not a hexagon, it's just the 5-sided. And then I put the pretty buttons on for her, and this was a pattern from Kelly from Craft in a Cuppa. She's in the UK, but if you ever get a chance to check out her channel, she has really good design. I believe she has 2 daughters, and she makes a lot of things for them and a lot of things for herself, but she has very, very pretty designs, very 70s vibe, very bohemian. She has a lot of beach things that would be cute, but a lot of summer wear, but I really like her stuff. So, but this will be shipped off to my granddaughter Sierra in Florida. I really like it. It turned out really nice. Just in time for the hot summer. And then I had been working on some amigurumis, where we're showing you, yes, here he is. I was showing you this book that I've been working on, the amigurumis from Australia, and this one's called All That Swag, and he's supposed to be a little swag man, sort of a Crocodile Dundee guy. So I made him in a little bit different colors, but I think he turned out really cute. And I did make him a little bit bigger than the pattern called for, but here he is, because he's going to go to a little boy who will carry him around a bit. And I made his boots the same color. I didn't care for the yellow boots, so he's nice and squishy. He's kind of cute, and he's bald. And his hat's cute, and everything comes off, but these clothes are sewn on, but you can remove the hat and the coat. But I really like it, and I can use the same pattern to make a female version of it, and reuse it. But he turned out really nice. I like him. I don't know how long these things on the hat will last, but we'll see. I like how he turned out. And he's made with, let's see, I have that right here. There it is. Okay. So his pants and shirt are made with Red Heart Super Saver, because these were things left over from other projects. These were, my grandson Brandon wanted a blanket, and his favorite color is green, so I had a lot of green left over, and this is spring green. Yes, and I still have green left over because I got this green for carrot tops that I made for bunnies. So this is just Red Heart Super Saver in spring green, which I still have more left over, so there'll be more scrap projects coming up. And this one was just the basic blue that I don't have a labor for, because I've had this, I used this for, I think, 2 of the blankets I made for my grandkids. And it was just the basic blue from the Red Heart. And then the brown is made with the Karen Simply Soft that came in a, I got it in a Mary Maxim, not the surprise box. It came in the mystery box. And I had 2 or 3 of them. This was my last one because I made hats with the others. And the hats have been scooped up and taken. I don't have those to show you anymore. My oldest granddaughter took those. She will be 18 in July, so she likes wearing those hats. So this was made with the Care Simply Soft in the color taupe. That's what his hats is. And then the tan is actually a tan color. It's two different ones because I ran out of enough just to do one hand. You see his arms are green, just like the shirt, and then just his hands and his face and these little nubbies here. Now these are mainstay. No, they're not. They are, my mind's going right now. They are Big Twist in the tan from Joann's. Big Twist from Joann's. And it was okay. I mean, I liked this tan better, and it was the Red Heart tan, but I could not get out to get it, and I had this on hand, but this was not good for amigurumis, sorry to say, because it was too splitty. It kept splitting on me because you need a tight fit when you're doing the amigurumis. So it was getting too splitty for me, but I think it still turned out pretty nice. So I think he'll be happy to get this and get it going to him. So that was another one that I finished. Let's see. Yeah, I did get to finish these bunnies finally, and they're way late getting them, but it's hard to do when you're sick. And these were made with the bonbons that I showed you before that I got in the surprise box from Mary Maxim, and they'll be sent out too. And I did the safety eyes on them, and I did their faces with embroidery. I do have the noses, but I don't like some of the noses, and I made them a little different. And instead of giving them a pom-pom for their tails, because I know my grandson, he likes to pull out the pom-poms, so I gave them little hearts on their booties. So they'll be going out soon too. So those are two more of the ones that I finished. And one that I finally finished just in time for summer when it's nice and hot is my sweater that I've been working on for a while. I got the arms done. Everything's finished. And this one took me a while to do because it was on my UFO list for a while because it was giving me issues because it was the band that goes along the bottom. Because this is a pattern from MJ Off the Hook. It's a top-down granny cardigan, and I love it. I love this yarn. This is Loops and Threads Facets. Let me see if I have it in here. I don't have it in here, but and I used all of what I have, but what is the colorway? I will tell you on the next video what the colorway is, but it has some bling in it. I don't know if you can see, but it has a halo on it. So if you try to frog it, it is very hard to frog. So if you mess up, it gives you issues. So that's why it took me so long to finish it, because it got me frustrated. And sometimes we have projects like that get you frustrated, but I came back to it and finally finished it just in time for summer. nice hot weather. So, but I think it turned out nice, and it's a little too big for me now because I lost a little bit of weight while I was sick. So hopefully I don't gain it back though. Let's see here. One more. I think maybe that is it. No, then I have some whips I want to show you. For a while I've I've been using my basket to keep my hooks in because I like to have them out where I can see them. I want to see what I'm working on. I mean, I want to have my hooks there so I can see them and just grab them. And my basket has a habit of my hooks fall through them. And so I saw this cute little pattern that you make a porcupine. And I'm still not finished with this. So, and then you stick your hooks in it. I still have to finish sewing the eyes on. And I put his little nose on. And what I'm going to do is, he's not all the way stuffed yet, but I'm going to put rocks in here. I have those glass rocks, and it's going to weigh down the bottom so he won't be falling off my desk all the time like my basket would do. And he's made with Bernat blanket yarn in the white, and he's made with my leftover woolies, the chunky woolies. I think it's a number 5, which this was a scrap project too, so you could save your scraps and make something, but this is for my own convenience, so I can just grab my hooks when I need them and have them ready, because I want to see what I need. This is only part of my hooks, but I want to have them ready when I need to change, so I like having them there when I need them, and I don't want them falling off my desk, so, or off my table or stand, wherever I'm working from. And this is something that you might be seeing in the future, a new amigurumi, or I've been working on this for a while, and I found it again. It was a UFO, but I'm going to be finishing it. And I have this one and another design, that a smaller one for an amigurumi, but this one probably going to be a blanket, and I have more of them upstairs, probably about 6 or 7 more, and I want to get those finished. I love the colors of them too. So it's part of a peacock blanket, so I want to get those finished. And I also, yes, so last time I got the mystery box from Mary Maxim, they sent me this, which is an amigurumi kit to make Elmo. And everything's in here you need. They give you the stuffing. Now, it doesn't look like much, but if you open this bag, it's going to expand and give you a lot. And it gives you all the directions. It gives you the US terms and the UK terms. It gives you all the red yarn you need. I don't really, this yarn, I have worked part of it, and it works up really nice. It's a size. They give you the hook also. It comes with the crochet hook, the needle, the eyes, all the instructions, and all 3 of the yarns that you need to finish the project. But so far, it's turning out pretty nice, and I think I would recommend, if you have not done amigurumis before, to try one of these kits, because the smaller you can go with a hook, the better your amigurumi will turn out. You'll have less holes, and it'll look neater, especially if you're, kids are rough with the toys, so they will find a way to get stuffing out, or tear the eyes off, or the tails off if they have tails. So think about getting one of these. So it made me think of it because I had to go back to Walmart today and pick up more medicine, and I thought about it because Glenda, the creative grandma, she did a pop-up video yesterday that I was watching, that her local Walmart had some these, which are the amigurumi kits. And I thought, wow, You're putting everything in a little bag, and it comes with everything that you need. And I made sure mine had some of her kits that she got was missing some of the things that are supposed to be in there. So I turned mine around and made sure everything was in there. It has the hook, the right size, the 3mm. It has the needle. I think this one actually has stitch markers too. It comes with the polyfill, the yarn, stitch markers, thread to do the border on the face. It even has the needle and the instructions, of course. So I picked up 2 of them, and I'm going to give these a try. What did I do with the other one? I thought I picked up 2. Yeah, here it is. So I got the 2 that I thought were the cutest. So I got the little bear, and I got the little bird, because I was already thinking about making some birds because I like cardinals and I like blue jays, and I thought it would be cute to make some little birds into amigurumis. So I'm going to give these a try and let you know what I think. So that'll be a future thing for me, letting you know what these kits did. And of course this one has everything in it too. It has the hook and the yarn and the needles and all that stuff. So has all the things. All right, so, and then I've been trying all the color pooling things here, and so far, sorry, trying not to cough. So far my success has been this far, and this is on the mainstay. So it's not as good as I want it to be, because if I make a blanket or a wearable, I want it to be really good. So I want to keep going with that. So, and then Glenda also showed that her Walmart had the Granny Square yarn, which mine finally had it. It hasn't had it all this time. Everyone's been showing it. Mine hasn't had it. It finally had it. And it's getting ready to clearance it out already, and it just got it. So, and it has a nice pull tab already where you can find it. But I didn't get it to make granny squares. I got it because the way it's made, I should be able to do some pulling with it because the colors are all constant. I should be able to count how many stitches are in each color and find a way to do some pulling with it. I don't know if anyone else has tried yet, but I'm going to try that because there's 2 different ways to do the pulling. There's you can use the moss stitch or the granny stitch. And I've been watching It's Time for Yarn, and she has the 2 methods that I like the best. And her granny stitch method is the one I think I'm going to try with this one. And it doesn't follow a granny square. You go in a line, in a regular blanket form, when you would make a blanket, and it makes a diagonal pattern, but you do have to count your stitches and make sure you're following it. So I'm going to try that with this one. I got 2 different colors to try. I got, this one is the soft, it's a soft white pink punch, and this one is the black and dove, it's called. So I'm going to try these 2 colors and see how they work out. So I'm going to give them a try. And let's see if I can think of anything else. Oh, right there it is. I knew I had it. Yes, for my sweater. Sorry. It's in the Loops and Threads Facets, and then the color is called It's not Malaysia. What is the color? They keep moving it. Ocean Jasper. That's the color. I don't know if you can see the little blings and all the different. It's got iridescence and all the little sparkles to it. I know it's hard to see, but it's in there. It's sort of like scarfy yarn. It's got that feeling to it, but it's not as fuzzy as scarfy would be. But I like it. Yeah, that's why I picked it for the sweater. I finally got it finished. I think you can see it a little better if I lay it down like that. The sparkles. Yeah, I'm addicted to the sparkles. But so while I've been resting, I still have been working, and I haven't quit. I'm back on my feet a little bit, and I will be getting back in the swing of things as much as I can, and I will be getting back into the videos and back into more projects. But I thank you for joining me today, and I hope you guys have a good Wednesday, and think about what you can be grateful for today, and be thankful for the people in your life, and I thank you for tuning in today, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.